This is literally a reset for me. The last 2 years of my life, if you've been following me on whatever social media platform you came here from, I've been very transparent about my journey. I've been transparent about me losing my home. I've been transparent about the end of my relationship. I've been transparent about so many things, and I feel like there needs to be equal balance. I feel like if I show y'all the doom and gloom and humdrum, I need to show y'all like me picking myself back up and really, for the first time in my life, living for Mech and not living for what people want me to be or who people think that I should be or who I've let people convince me that I need to be. Amen. Amen. See, I'm back on my bullshit. Hey, Bookie Bet, thank you so much for being here. Welcome back to the channel. I am Mech. And as you can tell by the title of the video, we gon' I can't believe I'm about to say this. We gonna be talking about me doing the 75 soft-ish challenge and why I'm embarking on this glow up. So if that is something that you're interested in seeing, go ahead and keep on watching. So I've been away from the channel for a minute. Honestly, that's been very intentional because I've been trying to figure out how I can fit all of the things that I want to put on this channel in a way that kind of flows and that's more cohesive and they're just all over the place. And I think I found a way to do it. So first things first, let's talk about this 75 soft-ish challenge. I am entering a new era, a new phase in my life. It's not just a wellness era. It's not just a I want my waist snatched era. It's not just a glow up. It is a quite literally a reset. I've decided to start doing the 75 soft challenge because I thought it would be the best for me versus trying to do the 75 hard challenge, seeing as though I'm jumping right back into this. And I'm not doing it the way that, the internet tells you to do it or everybody else is doing it. I'm doing it in a way that's more aligned to my goals and to what I need in my life right now, which honestly is discipline and structure. And I have to keep reminding myself, especially maybe through these workouts, this is not punishment. It's about discipline. It's about me being intentional with the things that I partake in my life and also keeping the promises that I made to myself. I feel like God and I feel like my dead folks have me in this isolated container very intentionally and for a reason. And this time, instead of doing things the Mech way, I'm gonna say yes to it without any, without any hesitancy for me. Oh my God, is that surrender, girl? Who are we? So we're gonna break this video down and I'm going to tell you guys what I plan to do. And I think the way that I'm going to do this series is kind of like breaking the intentions that I have down into each video. So yeah, let's get into it. So let's talk about why I'm doing the 75 soft challenge. Life has been feeling very chaotic, sporadic, and not necessarily in a bad way, but like kind of unstructured. You feel me? So instead of doing what I normally would do, because we take accountability, instead of me doing what I would normally do, I am just going to create the structure out of the chaos. Instead of spiraling or staying stuck and acting like I don't know what to do, because I be knowing what to do, we're just going to make some changes. This challenge for me, honestly, it's less about vanity, it's less about weight, it's less about all of those things, and more about me learning to trust myself. And I wanted to initially say like rebuilding trust with myself, but again, honesty, vulnerability, and accountability, I don't feel like I've ever trusted myself, not the way that I should have. I just know that this season is sacred. I know I'm being asked to slow down and to get clear so that I can move forward with some structure, discipline, and some purpose. So what are my personal rules for the 75 soft challenge? Because like I said at the beginning, I'm not doing it the way everybody else is doing it. Not that there's anything wrong with the examples that I've seen, but I'm just doing it in a way that's more intentional and more aligned with me, like I said at the beginning. So first things first, one of the biggest and probably the most important things is I want to be realistic with this challenge. Like I said at the beginning, I'm not doing it the way that everybody else that I've seen do it is doing it. And that's no shade to anybody else. But one of the biggest goals with this challenge for me is to listen to myself. That whole rebuilding trust in that I was talking about. That. So because I want to be realistic, I'm easing into this. This is probably not going to be the first time I do it. Hell, next time I might be doing the 75 medium before we jump all the way into medium. You get what I'm saying? So here are my personal rules for my personal challenge. So first things first, the movement. Okay, this is probably going to be my biggest challenge outside of my diet. But the reason that I feel like this is going to be my biggest challenge is because, baby, ever since I left my job in 2023, I have been sat, okay? Very sedentary. And I want to ease back into it. I don't want to try to do too much too soon because, number one, again, that's not realistic for me. And two, I'm not trying to hurt myself. So as far as movement goes, I'm going to be spending this first challenge just reacclimating my body into moving again. So for me, I'm going to be working out once a day, 6 times a week, with one rest day. I'm not doing anything extreme. Some days it's going to be the gym. Some days it's going to be me taking a walk around my neighborhood. But the biggest takeaway that I really want to get from this is active rest. Rest is sacred too. Okay? We promote rest over here. So that's my biggest intention with this, is not just honoring my body and moving my body, but honoring me exercising as a form of rest. But two is a moderate and flexible diet, okay? Again, you're going to hear me say this a lot. Being realistic, I am not the type of person who can restrict myself from things. And that's not because I don't think that I can do it. It's just I am wanting to make this a lifestyle change. And I'm not going to go through the rest of my life not enjoying things just because I don't want to have an extra chin or an extra roll. So I'm being realistic with my diet. And on top of that, I do want to not have diabetes by 2026. And I think that's doable, seeing as though it's August as I'm filming this. So this for me isn't necessarily like about starving myself. It's about eating a little cleaner so I can feel better in my body. And it's also about discipline. So for me, what my flexible, moderate diet is going to look like is only two very strict things. No sugar and no fast food. I don't need to be intaking sugar anyway because I'm a type 2 diabetic. If you're a type 2 diabetic, you know the struggle is real, okay? But also, I want to instill that discipline. You feel me? Because let's just be frank. Let's call it a thing. I can't believe this is about to leave my Capricorn mouth. My discipline sucks. It sucks. My discipline sucks. My follow through sucks. And those are things that I'm really wanting to work on. As far as the fast food portion of it, yeah, that's also heavily about diet. But that's also about finance. Because I looked at my bank statement from June. Disgusting. DoorDash running rampant everywhere. I don't have the time or the funds. We're not eating fast food. I can't do it. I can't do it. And on top of that, when it comes to fast food, I'm tired of eating the same things all the time. Can we come up with some different foods? I'm just saying, can we get some, like, I don't know, braised moose ankles or some hot honey Hennessy pterodactyl wing? Like, can we do something different? That's all I'm saying. Like, so on top, like, that in and of itself is going to help because I'm tired of eating the same stuff. I am. Third, I am going to be reading a book a week. I know for 75 hard, you're supposed to be reading like 10 pages a day. Let's be frank. That is something that I can go above and beyond on. I'm an avid reader. Hello, that's what this whole channel is about. But that's not a challenge for me. Reading 10 pages, I'm not even lying to y'all. I literally just read 10 pages before I turned this video on. I did. So 10 pages is nothing for me. So I'm going to challenge myself to read a book a week. And that's also, remember earlier how I was trying to figure a way to make this cohesive because this is a lifestyle channel, but it's also a bookish channel. That's how we're going to do it, because what that does is gives me content to make for y'all. If I'm not reading, I can't talk about books. So it's going to be helpful in that way as well. Also, I want to do a lot less scrolling. I want to be more intentional with how I spend my time and the things that I'm taking in. So I think that this is going to be a good swift challenge for me. And lastly, but not leastly, I will not be taking daily photos. I will be taking weekly photos. I'm not doing this to obsess over my body or obsess over my weight. Honestly, I want to track my energy. And I know that sounds crazy, but walk with me, talk with me. I want to see the softness and one less chin come back into my face. You feel me? I want to track my energy, and the reason that I say that is because there is this shift that happens when you are intentional about what you're doing with your life. I've experienced before, so I know that I could do it again, and this challenge is going to help me do that. So because of all of those things, I will be taking weekly photos, and whether I share them or not will remain to be seen. All of that to say, I just really want to create some type of structure in my life. Like I said 1,000 times, I want to be more intentional with every aspect of my life. This is literally a reset for me. The last 2 years of my life, if you've been following me on whatever social media platform you came here from, I've been very transparent about my journey. I've been transparent about me losing my home. I've been transparent about the end of my relationship. I've been transparent about so many things, and I feel like there needs to be equal balance. I feel like if I show y'all the doom and gloom and humdrum, I need to show y'all like me picking myself back up and really, for the first time in my life, living for Mech and not living for what people want me to be or who people think that I should be or who I've let people convince me that I need to be. Amen. Amen. I'm also very excited about this. I'm also going to be making a list of the books that I'm going to be reading weekly during the 75 Soft Ish challenge. And we're going to be talking about them here because my TBR list is ridiculous. Okay, it's questionable. So that's very exciting for me as well. And like I said earlier, it gives me content to talk to you guys about. So I really struggled about if I even wanted to share this on this channel because I'm like, girl, this is a bookish channel. But then I thought about it and I was like, yeah, it's bookish, but it's also a lifestyle channel. Bookish is just one leg of it. It's going to be the bulk of it, but it's just one leg of it. And I'm sick of limiting myself. I'm sick of trying to niche myself. Like, I just want to, honestly, I feel like, yeah, this channel is going to be hella bookish, but it's also going to just incorporate just everything about me that I'm learning about right now, TBH. So, if you want to stick along for this journey, make sure you hit that subscribe button and turn that notification bell on so you won't miss an upload. Also, make sure you also go subscribe to my second channel. Yes, I have two channels. Make sure you go subscribe to the Curated South channel, which is where all of my hoodoo spiritual stuff, all the divinations, all the things about my shop, Curated South, all of that's going to be over there. Speaking of that, just shameless plug. My incense pop-up shop is still open. So go and get you a cute little 10 piece. Okay, a cute little 10 piece of incense. They're $2.99 and they're going quickly. That's all I'm going to say about that. But that is going to be it for this video. I hope you guys have an amazing rest of your week. I will be checking in. Make sure you guys also follow me on TikTok specifically and especially because I'll be doing mini snippets there because both my YouTube and my TikTok are reflections of each other. This is just the long form version. TikTok is the mini version. So make sure you are going over there and hitting that follow button. I'm going to leave all that information downstairs in the description box. And like I said, I hope you guys have a great rest of your week. Be great. Get bread. Say all the way live. It was everything be intentional. Have the week you conjure. Peace.